and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is your boy James, aka Hollywood J Black, live in the building once again. Back with another Synful Blaq Reacts. And I got my mans, my main mans, Big MFing, Sinners in the building. How you doing today, sir?
Man, I'm doing good, doing good, doing good. You know, I was going through the comments from the bars at the barbecue last week,
Yes.
and I want to another shout out to Details the Prophet because he appreciated our take on his personal flow, and brought up some interesting things in the comment about how men are looked at to not be allowed to talk about shit like that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, of course. And with us, right? We have, me and you, as we've gone on through these years, especially on these shows, we have no problem talking about personal shit at the appropriate time. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of refreshing that when he dropped his verse, it was one of those things where, it didn't stop the song at all. I think it needed to be said, but two, shit, I would love to just hear a song, even with that beat, even remixed a little bit, just about a lot of the personal struggles that he was going through. And that's what I was thinking to myself. I'm like, dude, you need to, you need to drop an EP or something. You know what I'm saying, and get some shit off your chest. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I personally felt.
Yeah, it's one of those like he even said he wasn't sure that he was even going to drop that verse on there because he didn't know what the reaction would be around it.
No, you dropped that. Listen, if any advice I would give to any MC out there, okay, and this is actually coming from not only just me, but there's a wrestler everybody should know by the name of Cody Rhodes. Everybody should be familiar with the Code Man. All right. He made a Twitter post because they were talking about him bleeding and shit. And well, not bleeding. He was talking about the spot. I guess Jonathan Gresham had commented on a spot that he said a spot that lives rent free in my head, and it was a spot where Cody Rhodes did the on national TV, not a pay-per-view, national TV. It was the burning table thing against Andrade El Idolo.
Oh yeah, that's when they grabbed the wrong table and they didn't get the one that had the linoleum shipped off. They got one that still had the linoleum on it.
Yes,
and when he did the reverse suplex, it stuck to his back throughout the whole pinfall and everything. And now he's got a permanent scar on that motherfucker.
So the question was, this Dynamite was my first wrestling event, first AEW event at the time. A year later, I'm still asking Cody Rhodes a simple question: why you do this, man? He says, I was the quarterback and the face of the company at the time. I wanted to make sure every time I was in the ring that every potential household was tuned into that segment. And I wanted paying customers to always have an amazing experience and something to talk about that week. Which reminded me of a quote that Dusty Rhodes had said. He says, if I'm selling, I want them all selling in the audience. If I'm coming back, I want them all coming back. If I'm bleeding, I want them bleeding. If I win, they win. If I lose, they lose. That's important, especially when you're doing the entertainment industry and you want to become a rapper. You say you want to be a rapper. You say you want to leave a lasting impression because that's the goal, right? Yes, you can spit your lyrics all day long, but when you put them in a public forum, I implore you. So when you come out to when you're on whether it's just audio only, whether Lingo hasn't dropped the video yet or whatever the case may be,
yeah.
When you come up on a track, I need you to act like there's 1 million people ready to buy your record right now if they feel your shit. You know what I'm saying? There's 1 million people ready to watch if they feel your shit. That should always be the goal in any avenue of entertainment. That should be the bare minimum of when you do anything entertainment wise, that there's going to be 1 million people ready to watch your shit if they feel your shit. And so that's what I like about Details is that every time he comes up on a verse, I always feel like he's ready to go. I feel like he knows that there's 1 million people watching, ready to listen if they feel his shit. And that's why I really like guys like A-OK. That's what the blackjack means. In any like definition of the word, that your verse was so fucking legit that I honestly feel like if it was marketed enough, that 1 million people would be ready to look at your shit and love your shit. That's my personal feeling. And that's how you should approach every single verse on a cipher. That there's going to be 1 million people watching, ready to talk about your shit in the small circles, whether it be in the BK of the Bronx, you know what I'm saying, some borough over there, whether it be down here in Orlando, whether it be Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying, chilling at City Center, or you know what I'm saying, or the Resort World, or whatever the fuck, you know, like that's what it's got to be. That's what you got to prepare yourselves for. Because of that, we thank you, Details. When the Bomber, thank you for opening your heart to us, and thank you for not only doing it in a way that could resonate with a lot of people, because you never know who's watching. Now, on to the meat and potatoes of the shit, sir.
Yeah, we had to sense a little bit of sidebar there.
That actually ended at 6 minutes on the dot. So, first 6 minutes, we got some real shit going on. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes. We got Mode Cypher Bars in the barbecue 15. It's funny that we say meat and potatoes and we're talking about a barbecue because it's almost 11 o'clock and I'm hungry as fuck. So before I salivate over the barbecue and shit, because I see niggas grubbing in the background. Big Sin, who we got on deck this week?
All right, we got some new to us and some that we haven't seen in a minute. We got All Caps Kane.
All Caps Kane. It's like he's from the same family with Gons, right? All Caps Kane. You have to say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. Okay, you can't just call him Kane, because then you'd probably be referring to Glenn Jacobs. No. All Caps Kane. Okay, go ahead.
Mischief the Rebel.
Mischief the Rebel. Good. That sounds like a hell of a gamer tag on fucking PlayStation or fucking Xbox, right? Imagine Mischief the Rebel. That'd be some good shit. All right, go ahead. Who else?
We got J.C. House.
J.C. House. Spell it. What?
J.C. J-A-C-Y.
Oh, J.C. House. Like House, like
H-O-W-E-S, so kind of.
Oh, House. Oh, that must be his real name. I know we joke around and say, if that's your real name, okay? That has to be his real name, okay? Or his semi-government name. I don't know. But that sounds like an actual real name, okay? That's Obi Trice right there. Real name, no gimmicks.
Then you got the homie, B. Franks, the microphone strangler.
B. Franks. Oh, we haven't heard of it from
those have been a minute.
B. Franks, the microphone strangler. All right, go ahead.
And we got 3XG Spitz.
Oh, yeah, Spitz. Okay. I mean, that's another one.
He was on a recent one. He was on a recent one we did.
Yeah, but it's been like a month. Like a month.
And the bookend of this one is somebody I know you're going to be happy about.
Oh, here we go.
Vendetta of PCP.
Vendetta. Oh, didn't we do? Oh, yes. Love Vendetta. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Mickey Bourbon. I don't know. Did you watch the NFL show last night?
No, I was back and forth between work and shit.
All right. Make sure you get the picks from there, because I don't remember what I picked. I mean, I could probably do it if I browse through it again. But yeah, Mickey Bourbon came through with the come through last night, bro. He was all over the show, and he said if work got you fucked up next week, he wants to be on. So, and I said shit, either or, don't matter. So I said DM, we're gonna put him on, find out what time's good for him, and we'll do it.
Yeah, because he also wants to hop on with the wrestling show.
Yeah, dude was hype. He's a big ass Kansas City fan. So shout out to Mickey Bourbon.
I can't have one then.
You gotta have him. No, yes you can. Yes you can. Because we both picked the Chiefs last week to win, and so we have them on. But I said, and the reason we picked the Chiefs is because we're disappointed with the Chargers, and as soon as you think the Chargers might win something, they fuck us over. So, and he was exactly right about that. He's like, "Yep, you guys are right." So now,
hold on, you wanna know what else funny?
What?
John texted me last night. He's like, "I saw you pick the Dolphins, motherfucker."
And I hope John Herbie promptly boo your ass when you said it. Boo! All right. You ready? You ready to rock, sir?
Let's get this shit going.
All right, without further ado, well, as you all know, Cypher time, you know how we judge it. 1, 10, blackjack. 1, you suck. 10, you're excellent. Blackjack, you're the king of the world. Let's get this shit cracking. Without further ado, this is Grind Mode Cypher, Bars at the Barbecue, Volume 15, right here on Synful Blaq Ranks. Let's go. I just want them to do a Volume 22 one time so I can say Volume 22 Electric Boogaloo. That's what I want. Just one time. One time. Get to 22, damn it. Let's go.
Grind Mode Cypher.
Yeah.
Bars at the barbecue. Jungle juice in my cup, gotta go refill it up. Lingo makes it annually, it's become infamous. Question why they grilling us, I guess it's cause we hot dog. Even at the barbecue we play beats and drop bombs. And yeah, I grew up not caring, cause just like Timmy Turner, I got fairly odd parents. They raised a bad apple, all my teachers said I'm rotten. Linus must be made of trouble, cause it's all that I got caught in. Sleeping on a stop it, it's nationwide grind mode. You say you got tours, but never left your time zone. Cypher after cypher, we leaving everyone's minds blown. If not, you ain't getting the fucking message like a dry phone. So change your mood, I think you need to change your view, because the movement's growing and going global and making moves. And they say numbers don't lie, so go look at the growth and claim that we don't grind.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we
man
go.
came off.
Came off. That's an important punchline. Cause what? Grind mode, I gotta look at the thing. Cause from what I remember when I first started watching Grind Mode. Grind Mode's been around longer than when I started. I only started watching what? When did we drop the video? When did my boy quit? That was 19?
It's been a while. It was been a
way before the pandemic. It was way before the pandemic though.
Oh yeah.
So Grind Mode Cypher. We're doing fact checking right here. YouTube. Yeah, so oddly enough, if you're a creator, you actually can take a look at somebody's growth. He said to check the numbers. I'm checking the numbers, sir. I am. Okay.
So Hollywood has entered its new career as Facebook fact checker.
Yes. So it is very much true. They have some really good growth. Do you know what they have out of their videos? 31 million views. That's pretty awesome.
Hell yeah.
They started in 2007. They were at the annals of YouTube in the beginning, which means that they've probably been existing. You know, they've been existing long before that. But yes, sir. These ciphers, ridiculous. The most watched cipher, of course, being the Blind Fury one, which was an excellent one. Everybody talks about Blind Fury's verse, but I need you to check out the verse by the chick that's in that shit. Listen, old girl got bars. I remember her name, but if you check out the Blind Fury one, Blind Fury had a great one, but the chick that spit, the black chick that spit that one, fire, dude. Anyway,
so what are you giving Mr. All Caps Kane?
Oh, All Caps Kane, he's getting the All Caps 10. Okay,
it was a very nice start to
the flow. The flow was vicious. I like the fact he said you've been on tour, but you ain't even been out your time zone. That almost reminded me of the verse by Jay-Z where in God Did, where he said you talking exotics, but you ain't even been to the Bahamas. Wait, that's another topic. And it's why y'all talking shit about people that can't tour? I see how it is. Maybe niggas got ankle bracelets on. Maybe niggas is felons, okay? No, I'm just playing. Yes, 10 verse off top. Now what they gonna do? Who is gonna you gotta follow this now? This is gonna be fun. Who's next?
Yeah, I agree with you with the 10. Next up, we got Mischief the Rebel. And pun intended, the bar has been set, sir.
The bar has been set. Literally and figuratively. Let's go.
Grind. I hear them coming at me with subliminal shots, but they just stole my style now and claim that they're hot. I got the brain spinning in circles like I'm juggling props. Headhunter, no hesitation to aim at your top. They wanna push narratives like we walk around dependent. That's wild. Every bar I mention, I fucking penned it. Pay my dues, got stripes strike me if I'm speaking of fables. Time is precious, we don't eat together, I don't sit at the table. The dopest and meanest, the flow embarrassing, like a straight man getting caught staring at penis. Hungry and understatement, we're not starving for life, but won't sacrifice integrity for dollars and light. If your chick is at my house, she is not your bitch. Got you sitting at home pissed while she's playing it sick. Toe to toe with a beast, eat cause I invested in me. But your child support's due, you got a quota to meet.
I'm with the punchlines.
That was good. That was good. That was good. I got a hearty chuckle there. I got one of them hearty Thor chuckles. You know what I'm saying? Like, after having some wine. I love that shit. Okay, Sid, what are your thoughts before I put my grade in, sir?
Nah, he came with all the punchlines there. I like his style. I like his logo too. His logo was dope.
Yeah, logo was sick. Well, I know you got to think about this one. So my thought in my head is that it was a good verse, but was it as good as all caps K?
I'm gonna say just no, because the way all caps wrote the beat.
Yeah, it was unorthodox. The way that
and with those, they throw us off every once in a while, but
it was.
I'm down to give my man a 9 here.
I'll roll with the 9. I'll 9 it out for you. All right. So now we got JC.
JC House.
Like I said, that's his real name. I'm sticking to it. I don't care if he says his name is Scott Miller. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. He's like, no, that's not my real name. No, it is now.
Scotty Miller.
It is your real name now. So it just is what it is. Okay, so just deal with it. Change it, and we'll be all right. JC House in the building. What you got, JC?
Possessed like Annabelle, no, it ain't a fairy tale. Met a bitch named Maribel and told her to take her panties down. I ain't playing around since a kid on the carousel. Aerosol cans, flames coming out the mandible. Hope that's understandable. I'm a crazy animal. High botanicals and I don't ever stand alone. Champion, I get handed gold. In the first place, got a fresh new robe. This was foretold a long time ago. Written on a scroll somewhere in ancient Rome. Seen my own reflection and I thought it was a ghost. Got a little hoe putting product up her nose. White girl fish scale, gotta cut the coke. Cutting up the track, make it ominously known. Bitch, I'm obviously bold. Constantly controlled by the music sonically. I'll atomically explode.
Okay. So I only have I got one nitpick. Sid's like, oh god, he's gonna nitpick on this.
Oh, good.
So my one nitpick, it only kind of threw me off. It was after bar 6, he's changed his style. Yeah. Typically, you never want to change your style at an off bar. Now, when I say an off bar, I'm not talking like 3 or 5, not an odd bar. An off bar is anyone that doesn't follow 4, 8, and 12. Okay, so after bar 4 you can change your style. After bar 8 you can change your style. After bar 12 you can change your style. Okay, when you change your style in bar 6, especially when it's kind of one of those things when people get in the groove. So we got your verse, you know what I'm saying? We bouncing. You know what I'm saying? First 4 bars, now we into the shit. Now we got an idea of what this, at least the style is going to be for the rhyme, right? Bar 5 comes, bar 6 comes, you know what I'm saying? It matches the first 4, and then we tilt over and we switch styles. It's difficult to digest from a song perspective. However, that is my only nitpick. But it's only a major one because of how drastic he changed his style. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, he went from... I liked how his rhyme was unorthodox. It reminded me of Styles P when he does that. Like, he'll go 3 bars with the same rhyme, and then he'll flip to another 3 bars with the same rhyme. You know what I'm saying? That was a Styles P move. For those that know Styles P, that's kind of one of his trademarks, right? And so... that, again, it's my only nitpick, but it's a major nitpick because of how it transitioned. I would have rather had that transition to 8. It threw me off. But the rhymes were good. It told a nice little story. I can't really ding them too much. but I have to ding him for that, and it was major. So on my end, it's an 8.5. What are your thoughts on it?
I'm going to roll with you on that one. It was good, not better than the two before.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying with the Spencer Guns thing at the off bar.
Yeah.
I did like how he emphasized his rhymes at the end of every sentence.
Yes, that's one thing I did
that
like.
was a nice touch.
Yeah,
A lot of artists don't do that anymore. They will just let the end of the bar flow into another rhyme scheme like right after it, so you don't have that emphasis.
Not and unfortunately, not everybody can be A-OK where he can spit fast and still make everything make sense at the same time.
And I appreciate the slower flow here.
Yes,
because he wanted to make all his words impactful, which they were. So yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there with the 8.5, my friend.
All right, there we go. So now who we got next?
Oh, we got that boy B Franks, the microphone strangler.
B Franks, the microphone strangler, won it in 42 states, 161 counties, and possibly 2 Canadian provinces.
And for some reason, the bottom left corner of Bumfuck DJ.
Yeah, yes, just the bottom left corner. Everywhere else is, he's a god there. All right, let's go.
Oh, here we go again. Get over here like Scorpion. Dying's not a crime. Dr. Kevorkian. MK Ultra brain warping him. Science is the pattern of destroying your utopias. It's Morpheus. I am the one. Verbally coding this, crushing the matrix as I awake of metamorphosis. Is Morbius, notorious for slaying so-called warriors and glorious bastards with the goriest tactics by victorious antics. Got these acrobats doing backflips. 50 cal flow, wrap these MCs in plastics. Seal them castics for the verbal malpractice. Got a deadly touch like Niners, quiet storming through madness. I'd rather die in action than be living in past tense. My sixth sense got me dispensing mass deaths. I'm a menace, the beast in the flesh, crawling out the depths, feasting on your last breath. But these
Okay.
So if this was my first time hearing B Franks, I'd have been like, what the fuck? Because when he starts it off, it's 3-word bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
but they good bars.
Yes. Yes. So I love B Franks because he just has this way of saying things, right? And that's what I liked about it the first time. When somebody just says something in such an impactful way, when he spits, and it could be 3 words, just like he did at the beginning. It could be 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying? A bar, whatever. You just understand everything that he's saying, that's alright to me. It's like top tier. If I could understand what the fuck you're saying, especially nowadays with all this mumble rap going on and shit, you're already a winner in my book.
And if you keep it, short bite-sized pieces for the listener who has no attention proficiencies. Because let's be real here. Today's this is like 10 seconds into a song. Yeah, I like that shit. Bye.
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Toodles. All right. Yes, I said toodles. I don't care what anybody says. Tools is a shit. All right, so
impactful 3-word bars, and you have this right in the middle, a couple of single words that he just used as a bar to enhance it, and then he went on to the more educated, longer, harder word styles to flipping.
Yes, and then on top of that, one of the things I really like, I like his X-Men shirt. I want it. I'm jealous. I need.
Yeah, that's a classic X-Men, baby.
Yeah, I need him to find me a size 4 or 5X. If it's actually Marvel made 5X because they shrink really fast, make sure you send it to Synful Blaq Entertainment. PO. Oh no, my bad. Sorry.
You don't have a PO box, sir.
All jokes aside, his energy is legit. His flow was legit. His bars were legit. He had some good punchlines too. That was another thing. He had some really good punchlines in there that made sense. He said he always thought the Dr. Kevorkian line had me dead. I was like, damn. And that was at the beginning. And that was at the beginning of shit. So I'm going. You know what? I'm going to give him a 9 because I think it matches up. It's still not as good as
All Caps Kane.
All Caps Kane, but it was good. It was real good.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm with you there. All right, next up we got 3XG Spits.
3XG Spits in the building. I think I gotta go back. That's a slight.
I spit these bars to make your head shake. Fuck bitches to their bed. I don't know why Drag On is playing in my head. I don't know why.
It's because you like Drag On. That's why.
Yeah.
Put these bars in the barbecue and marinate the flow. Been sick, got that Theraflu, I'm coming down their throat. Need a bitch in a parachute, I told you I got jokes. Cause it really don't matter, either way they gon' choke. I'm woke, looking through the sky, third eye wide, seeing through the bullshit, I ain't even gotta ask why. Straight up out the gutter, found my way out the other side. I ain't gang banging, they just took me on a few rides. Hustle and flow, but I done really made it though. Waited so long, I always knew that I'ma blow. Catching smoking strong that even Jesus couldn't grow. Now they mad at me for learning what the Bible didn't know. On a mission to clothe and feed a whole nation. I'm eating too, but some are not, and now I'm here to save them. Monotony, come fuck with me and we gon' change the station. Those who not with me can't rock with me, I'm Super Saiyan. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so for the last 3 or 4 ciphers, we have seen the man who I have called the dude from LMFAO. But
yeah. Now you're finally spitting, right?
Now he finally got up onto the mic.
It's still a better rapper than anybody in LMFAO, but you know that's.
Yes, I was about to say, and I apologize for calling you the guy from LMFAO. You are supremely more talented as a rapper than he is. Anyway.
Okay. All right. So now
Shots fired.
Yes. Why are you trying to kill niggas? Man? All right. So, what are your thoughts on this one, sir?
I liked his cadence. I liked his flow. It was good. It was really good.
All right. So, what are you ranking it? That's the hard part.
It is because I got to go with so the cadence was on point. But the cadence wasn't as good as All Caps.
Okay.
On this particular beat.
Okay.
I will go 9 on this one.
You're gonna go 9 on this one? All right. So
yeah.
I will roll. See, that's a tough one. Yeah, it's a 9. It's a different type of 9. It's not the 9 that I gave. But the first, the man's
Mischief.
Yeah, Mischief and the man just passed off. Yeah, so
Be Franks.
So, all right, got I think last bar Vendetta, right?
No, what were your thoughts on the verse?
No, I gave it a 9.
You're like
I gave it a 9.
Yeah, but did you have any insight to what you thought?
The only thing that I think that I agree with everything you said. I think the thing that only threw me off was bar 10. Where he stopped in the middle of bar 10, and there was still like 1 or 2 seconds of silence, and that kind of, and you know me, I don't like that.
And we have roasted people for that before. So.
Yeah, it actually probably would have. I probably would even gave it a 9.5 had he not did that pause. I would have been, but that threw me off. I'm like, oh, you can't do that to me.
At least he didn't cut it off at 12 with an abrupt ending like we've seen.
Yeah, true. Cut off his head like, what? What did you do, son? What the fuck?
He's like, yeah, I'm coming through. Where are you coming now? Where are you going?
Look at. After like bar 5, what? I'm coming through. What?
Where are you going?
No, that was
Are you having a Lamar Jackson? Are you having a Lamar Jackson problem?
Yeah, when you can't finish the shit. Oh, my bad. Oh.
All right. To close this one out, we got Vendetta, a PCP stepping up to the plate.
That's right. Let's go. Vendetta in the building. He says, I am.
I always question this rap shit, but still move with passion. I hate when people ask me laughing like you still rapping. I get it crackin', lacking, and snapping a bone fashion. Magic tricks with a brick and a flick will get your dome smashed in. I'm getting older, I know it, we don't expire poets. We cultivate imagination in the mind and grow it. We get the flowing and open the door to pain and show it and put it in motion. But in public, try to hide and hold it. Bring the fight where don't know until your mind's clear. I kinda like the idea that I do not reside here. I'm an astral projection, this place that's out of a time sphere. You just a fucking pussy bleeding all over my night gears. Afraid to live, scared to die, don't wanna feel or try. Sloth is a monster, a choice in perpetual suicide. Go outside, breathe the fresh air, I promise you. Keep a righteous heart through the dark and nothing can alter you.
Hip Hop Jay Briscoe just broke the track.
He broke this whole cipher. God damn.
Yes, I did call him Hip Hop Jay Briscoe.
He broke this entire cipher's now broken. Like this is.
He said a lot in 60 bars.
Yeah, he said there was a bar and it's gone now. Bar's gone. There, it was here. I could have swore I left it right here. Okay, I placed the bar right here. Okay, and then
our boy All Caps was holding the bar the whole time.
Yes, it was here. It was right there. And then like what you call him did the Sheamus fucking bro kick to the fucking bar, and fucking knocked it out of the universe. Because that is a blackjack, my friend. I see. Whoo. Okay, that's
Yeah, my man's came off on that shit.
I don't know what more to say. That's this. I could probably break it down analytically, but I think you kind of heard everything at that point, and yeah.
Yeah, you know when you listen to certain people that they are another level. You know?
Yeah. You mean like AOK? Like when you every time that AOK,
Frankie, Mickey, Lingo, fucking Don Para, Cap Scissor, these cats. You know what I'm saying?
We no longer rank them anymore because it's unfair. But yes, this was one of those things that he came in and blew the fucking doors off the cipher, and yeah. So shout out to Vendetta. But obviously he bookended this shit for a reason, and so yes. Big Sin.
Hip Hop Jay Briscoe is the winner.
Oh, there you go. He's got the blackjack. What is the final tally, if you will, sir?
All right. So with a 17, we got JC Howells. Okay. Sharing the 18s, you got Mischief the Rebel, B Franks, and 3XG Spitz. With the 20, All Caps Kane, and with that Blackest of Jackest, Vendetta of PCP.
And there it is, y'all. See, we're fair, okay? We are more than fair. We are in the air where it's fair, okay? In the air where it's fair. All right, Big Sam. That was beautiful. That was beautiful music, and I want to cry because it was special. It was special.
Why do you always want to cry?
Because it was beautiful music. It was beautiful. All right. All jokes aside, this was a really good cipher. Number 15.
It was.
I hope there's a few more on deck. I'd have to check the books. I think there is. I think it goes all the way up to 17, maybe 18. If I check my Spotify, it'll let me know. Either way, but Big Sim, let these people know that are watching this video what they can do to join us as we become the reactors of infamy.
Unfortunately, there was no prize given because it's the holidays and we have families.
It's the first of the month. Wake up.
And what I need y'all to do is please like, comment, and subscribe, ring that bell so you know more Synful Blaq Ranks drops. And not only that, follow Grind Mode, follow all of these artists, support independent hip hop, because just like Grind Mode, right here on Synful Blaq is where independent hip hop lives and strives, baby.
That's right. That is right. So, until next time, that's my man Big Sim. I'm your boy Hollywood J Black. This is Synful Blaq Reacts, and we are out this thing.